All right, so good morning to you all. Rare Revolutioning. It's another wonderful day, and we are going to do something great this morning. Yes. All right. So about a month or getting to 2 months now, we've started something so great about technical analysis, and so far all the sessions have been so interesting with very powerful tutors and also educational lessons that have been taught here by great leaders or great tutors. And I believe most of you are making good use of all those lessons that have been taught. Because at the end of the day, I believe that so far as traders are concerned, we would always have to amplify our scheme or knowledge, not just by sticking to one lesson, but having multiple sessions or multiple lessons to ensure that what may work for me may not also work for you as a trader. And what may work for you may not sometimes work for me as well. And all these things matters in trading. That's the reason why it is always important we embark on series of lessons so that you try your hands on any of them. Which one becomes your preferred choice, you use it as time goes on to build your trading journey. Yeah, so always you don't need to hesitate in learning, because learning will build your confidence and learning will help you to grow. So far as trading is concerned, it is your responsibility to ensure you can be able to learn as more as you can. All right, so this morning, I have two sessions. I have something to share, but then something just occurred to me, and okay, let me share my screen first. Let me share my screen, and as I keep sharing the screen, I leave the spirit to the side. Okay, oh. Yeah, I have an interesting session to share with you this morning, and I want to introduce a new lesson, but something is also pushing my mind to give you something brief this morning before. Where is my marker? Okay. Okay, so with all the lessons that we've done so far, we've talked about um chart patterns, support and resistance, indicators, and we've done market sentiment with fundamentals. And that is so far. Last week, those of you that were active here, I told you that if God permits, we would look at a very new lesson, which is smart money indicators. Instead of smart money concept, this time around, I want things to be easy for you, and I believe smart money indicators would be good. But in as much as I would like us to look at smart money indicators, this week one of my traders brought something to my attention, and I realized that maybe I have to take time and then go through that lesson with some of you, or go through that lesson with you guys. Maybe it will help you before I get back to take the smart money indicators. So I guess I have to let me do that instead. So let's do that. Let me reschedule just this morning for that. Maybe that one will help you, or will help you. But then, yes. So this is it. Now, as we've learned about how to use the indicators, learned about how to use what indicators, and so far indicators can be combined. For the easiest way one can be able to use indicators is to first combine indicators on different sessions or on different occasions. And as you do that, it builds you more, or it gives you more momentum in the markets for you to be able to make good entries and then confirmations. For you to be able to make good entries and confirmations. So this morning, we are going to combine two indicators, and it's very simple. Okay, it's very simple. Right after this session, you go and try it. You start using it. Then, if God permit, tomorrow I would proceed to introduce the next session that I'm talking about. I believe that is okay. I believe that is okay. I believe that is okay. Mm. So now, what are these indicators? Considering two powerful or active indicators that a trader can just observe, and since we've been able to learn about the RSI that is on the Quaglass, it's even going to make things to be easier for us. That is using RSI, and then also finding one trend line indicator, then also um, momentum indicator like RSI. So over here, just my task here this morning, if I'm to talk about this briefly, then I'm just going to simplify this form of trading. If I'm going to do this, then I'm going to simplify this form of trading within the next 30 minutes. Now, after this 30-minute session, I believe that a trader will be able to go use this to make decisions in the market and make profits, because it's something that I've seen most of my students are using, because I taught it and it's really working. So I want you to go and start with it as I'm beginning to teach. So that if God permit, tomorrow we start with the smart one indicators. Hope that is good. Hope that is good. Hope that is good. Let me know. I'll check if. All right. All right. Okay. Then let's start. Let's start. Okay. So now, what is this indicator that I'm talking about? First, simple moving averages. Coach Musa taught about moving averages. He also taught about RSI. So in a simple, did I write money here? In a simple term, I believe a trader already organized himself by having moving knowledge about moving averages, and then also having a fair knowledge about RSI. So over here, a simple tool that we are going to use is by first using RSI as a trend line indicator. Sorry, using moving averages as a trend line indicator, and then also RSI as a momentum indicator. So over here, we are going to combine the moving averages, MA plus RSI. So we use the moving averages to identify market trend, and then also RSI to make confirmations. And mind you, the same way we can also use moving averages to identify the trend lines, and then also use stochastic RSI to make confirmations. So either RSI or stochastic RSI, right? So what we are going to do is very simple. we interpret the RSI crossover, the moving average crossovers, and then also we also find areas of confirmation using the RSI. Now, let me quickly talk or briefly talk about the moving averages, since in our previous sessions, leaders have already talked about the moving averages. Now, when we talk of moving averages is a trend line indicator, and it helps traders to identify market trend. Moving averages help traders to identify market trend. Mind you, I just want to make it so simple. I just want to make it so simple by not complicating any single thing here. So I'm not going to go so deep doing this, doing that. No. So moving averages is a trend line indicator, and we have when you check your charts either in your exchange, in TradingView, or in Royal Q. So over here with the moving averages, you wouldn't even stress yourself too much using the TradingView. You can organize it or you can identify it in your exchange or in your Royal Q to use. Now, moving averages is a trend line indicator, and over here we are going to deal with the moving average crossovers. So how do we identify the moving averages? First, let's go in our exchange, or let's go to Royal Q. Let me see. So over here, we may get it in our exchange, or we may get it in our Royal Q straight away, or even on trading. So we can consider any of them, right? We can consider any of them. So let's see. Um, okay, so let's go to Binance first. Very good. Now on Binance, just let's have a feel of any of these assets. So just tap on any of these assets. Okay, just let's tap on it. Very good. So now when you come here, let me turn off this. We have below here, we have indicators. Below we have what? Indicators, as you can find them here. So over here is what we call moving averages. So let me see. This is moving averages, where I've circled with the green. We have moving average, and then also exponential moving average. So we are only going to talk about the moving averages. Now, just tap on it. When you tap on moving average, when you tap on moving average now, you can see there is a graph here. Just tap on it nicely. Very good. Now, after tapping on this graph, we are going to see indicators, moving averages, and then also indicator settings. Indicator settings. So let's tap on it. So let's tap on indicator settings. So very good. So when you come here, you observe we have the moving averages. So we just click on the moving averages nicely. Let's tap on it. Very good. Now, this is a moving average. And I'm saying this, so I'm going fast because I believe we've learned about the moving averages in our previous sessions. So we already have the fundamentals. We already have the fundamentals of moving average, the knowledge about moving averages, then also RSI. So we are just combining two indicators to one identify trend lines, and then also use one also as a confirmation. So we have the moving average lines, and then value. So we have moving average 7, 10, 25, 55. Now this one can be reset. Okay, this one can be reset. And when you see moving averages, mostly moving averages have three lines, or depending on how the trader wants to set it up, three lines. We have three lines. Now the first line, what is the first line of a moving average, identify short-term market trend. It identifies short-term market trend. The second line identify mid-term market trend, and then also the last line, or the yeah, identify long-term market trend. So you may see we have this here, we have moving average 7, moving average 10, moving average 25. So if a trader is dealing with moving average 7, moving average 10, and then moving average 25, now the value of the moving average 25 would the trader would use that to interpret the market as a short-term market trend. Then also the moving average 10 will be considered as a mid-term market trend. Then also the 25 will be considered as long-term market trend. So over here we are just going to choose maybe 2 or 3. So let's do the setup. Okay, so the first one, we may prefer to use moving average, let's say 10, 25, and then also 55, right? So let me make it 99. All right, so we are going to select 3 out of these 4. We are going to select 3. So with these 3, you can decide to opt for you can decide to use, okay, you can decide to use maybe moving average 25, moving average 55, or moving average 99. This may be your first, second, and then third. Or someone too can decide to use moving average 10, 25, or 55. This will be his first, second, third. Now there is nothing wrong with that. All what it means is moving average 10 happens to be will help him to identify the short-term market trend. 25 would help him to identify the mid-term market trend. Then also 55 would help him to identify long-term market trend. Do you get it? Let me know if you get it. Do you get it? Are you with me? Do you get it? I have not started anything so serious. I'm just trying to interpret something good to you. All right. So very good. Then let's proceed. Since you get it, let's proceed. So now over here, let's turn off this first one so that we can consider these 3. That is moving average 25, 25, 55, and then also 99. Okay. Now we can also come here to set up the colors. We can come here to set up the colors on our preferred choice. So, and those of you that know me, I've always been saying I'm not too good in colors. So if you tell me what is the name of this color, I'll tell you this is brown, this is green, this is this. So maybe you will help me to make a better decision when, so far as colors are concerned. I'm color blind. That's what someone will say. And I've been saying that those who didn't stay in the classroom, those are the people that normally say I'm colorblind. When they were teaching colors, they ran out of the class. Yes. So let's say this is green, right? So let's choose the moving average 25 to be green, and then moving average 55. Let's choose what is this color? This color is what? Is it brown? Brown, right? I'm sure it's brown. Yeah.
It's purple.
It's what?
Purple.
Okay. So it has started already. Oh. Now, all I can say is I'm colorblind. Yeah. So if it's purple, then let's go purple. Then so we are going to choose that one. Okay. Then let's look at the moving average 99. This one is it yellow or gold? I guess it's yellow or gold. Anyway, so let's choose these three. So green, purple, and then also gold or yellow. All right. So let's confirm. Good. Now let's go back to the charts. You see, these are the setup we just did. So the lines that you see here is what we are coming to use. The line you are seeing here is what we are coming to use to do or to interpret this chart. Now, so you can see that even though candlesticks are here, you can see even though this is the chart and you are observing that the candlesticks are here, but based on the candlesticks that we are not going to actually focus too much on the candlesticks, but we are going to use these lines you are going to use these lines to interpret what is actually happening in the market or to identify the exact trend, right? The exact the exact trend of the market. So there is a simple rule whenever we are using moving averages, and we have what we call the moving average crossovers. Moving average. Let me change the color. Okay, blue will be good. Yeah. So we have what we call moving average crossovers. And I believe this thing it has been taught already by Coach Musa, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Moving average crossovers. Now, the moving average crossovers interpret two things. One is the dead cross, and then also golden cross. The dead cross and then what's the golden cross. So we are not going to too much focus too much on what is dead cross, what is this. Now let's briefly explain that to you. So with the crossovers, we have first, as you can see, this is a rating of the value of the moving average 25, moving average 55, and then also moving average 99, right? Very good. So now with the crossovers, we have the short term moving average, which is this green line. Can you see it? The short term. So we said the 25 will be the short term moving average, then the 55 will be the mid term moving average, as well as the moving average 99 will be the long term moving averages, right? So over here, what we are going to do is simple. To interpret the market here, or for us to identify market trend, for us to say either market is uptrend or downtrend, it is very simple. For us to say either market is uptrend or downtrend, it is very simple. Now, okay, so we are just going to use these three lines to interpret the market in a simple manner to identify trend. So with the moving average crossovers, we said now when the short term moving average is okay, above the long term or the midterm. So over here, we are considering two moving averages. Listen, we are considering two moving average, which is the moving average 25 and then also the moving average 55. Are you with me? The moving average 25 and then also the moving average 55. Those are the two moving averages we are going to consider now. Those are the two moving averages we are going to consider. So we are considering the short-term moving average, which is 25, then also mid-term moving average, which is 55. So over here, when the short-term moving average crosses above the long-term moving averages, it is considered as a long trend, an uptrend. Mhm. when the short-term moving averages crosses above the long-term moving average, it is considered as what? As an uptrend. And in same manner, when the short-term moving averages crosses below the long-term moving averages, it is considered as what? As a downtrend. That is golden cross and a dead cross. So like I said, I'm not going to too much focus on that to confuse you. I just want to use the easy terms that you are familiar with, which is downtrend, uptrend. Are we good to go? Are we good to go? So we have two lines here. Focus on these two lines. Don't focus on all the three lines. Just focus on just two. So which is the short-term moving average is the moving average 25 and then also the moving average 55. Now we said when the moving average 25 crosses above the so this is 25, it's above the 55, that is, it indicates what? Uptrend. And when the moving average, when the short-term moving average crosses below the long-term moving average, it simply means it is what is downtrend. Is it difficult? Is it difficult? Is it difficult? So if I want to identify an uptrend, I just look at the crossovers. Now, if I observe the crossovers, it will just help me to know that either the market is on uptrend or downtrend because I'm using the moving averages to identify market trend. Listen, I'm using the moving averages to do what? To identify market trends. Is it difficult? Let me know in the chat box. Is it difficult? Is it difficult? Yes. Okay, very good. Okay, someone saying come again. Oh, someone saying it's difficult. All right. All right. So I guess let me take it again. Let me take it again. So, but then if things are becoming so complicated, then I guess just drink a little water this morning. Okay. Either it's morning, yeah, I believe in most of Africa, it's morning. Even though in East Africa, I know it's getting to 7:30, 8 o'clock. But drink water. Hmm? Drink water. All right. So now what we are saying is simple. Let's get back here. What we are saying is simple. So over here, this is not trading view. This is our chart. Listen, this is not trading view, but instead our what? Our chart. So what we are saying is simple. Where is it? Okay. Let me use okay. So very good. Now we said we have the moving average, the 25 moving average to be our short-term moving average, and then also the 55 moving average to be our long-term moving averages. Now, looking at the two, we said we are discussing about its crossovers. So when the short-term moving average is this moving average 25 crosses below the long-term moving average, it simply means it is downtrend. And when the short-term moving average, this same moving average crosses above the long-term moving average, it simply means it is what? It is uptrend. That is simple. That is something simple that we are saying. So if I look at a chart now, I will be able to identify either it is uptrend or downtrend based on the crossovers. If I look at a chart now, I should be able to identify either it is uptrend or downtrend. So do not give too much attention to the candles. Do not give too much attention to the candles for now. Do not give too much attention. So there are some of you just look at the candlesticks. Oh, it is green. I can see bullish momentum. So all of a sudden, then you go in the market to enter long. Sorry, right? You see, so do not give too much attention to this. First, we are looking at the lines, how the candlesticks are hovering within the lines, how these candlesticks are hovering within within the line. That is what we are looking up to. How the candlesticks are hovering within the line. So we said when the short-term moving average crosses below, when it crosses below the long-term moving average, that is downtrend. And when it crosses above the long-term moving average, that is uptrend. Is it difficult? Let me know. When this short term, that is this green line, we set it up together. We choose the color that we want to see. So this is green, this is purple. I guess Grace said it is purple. I'm not the one who said it, so Grace said it is purple. So if this is purple, when this green line crosses below this purple line, I would have said it is brown, but Grace said it is purple. So when this green line crosses below, when it crosses below this purple, purple, right, or brown, purple line, it simply means it is what? It is downtrend. And when it crosses above, it simply means it is uptrend. Please, do you get it? Let me know if it is difficult. Is it difficult for you to just use the moving averages to identify uptrend and downtrend? Very good, very good, very good, very good. Now that you can use the moving averages to identify uptrend and downtrend, the next thing is that we are going to use what you call the RSI. The next thing is that we are going to use what you call the RSI to make confirmations. We are going to use the RSI to make confirmations, right? We are going to use the RSI to make confirmations. So, but before we proceed, let me change and then help me to know either it is uptrend or downtrend. So over here, let me change the assets. Okay, very good, very good. Now, tell me, is it uptrend or downtrend? Is this a particular asset on uptrend or downtrend? Write your answer in the chat box. Is this uptrend or downtrend? Write your answer in the chat box. Is this uptrend or downtrend? Type your answer in the chat box. Is this uptrend or downtrend? Look at it again. Before I get back, look at it again. Is this uptrend or downtrend? It's on the 1 hour time frame. And is it uptrend or downtrend? Look at it and let me know. Okay, downtrend. Okay, someone saying uptrend, downtrend. Okay, so my brother, so very good. Not yet clear. Not yet clear. Someone was saying not yet clear. Now, uptrend, downtrend, not yet clear. Come here. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. This is moving average. This is the short-term moving average. This is the long-term moving average. This is the crossover. What is the not yet clear? This is it. These are the crossovers. So let's observe the crossover here. This is it. This is the crossover. And you can see the short-term moving average is below the long-term moving average. So they're not yet clear. Where is it coming from? Hmm? Hmm? Where is it coming from? Which one is not yet clear? So we are just looking at these two. We are looking at this. This is the crossovers. It has happened already. And that is what we are just basing on to say it's either uptrend or downtrend based on the principles of moving averages. And when it comes to indicators, indicators are principles. If you see this and see that, it is this. So you as a trader, you are just learning or interpreting the market based on the principles of the indicator, right? Now, that is the reason why we always say it is not good to just use one indicator to make decisions in the market. So it is always perfect or good or more, it boosts more momentum for you to use one indicator and then combine it with another indicators, giving you or building more momentum in the market for you. So we have the RSI here. Sorry, we have the moving averages. The moving averages is helping us to identify market trend. Okay, moving averages is helping us to do what? To identify market trend, right? So let me test your understanding again by changing the assets. Okay, is this uptrend or downtrend? Let me know. Is this uptrend or downtrend? Let me know. Check this. Is this uptrend or downtrend? Let me know in the chat box. Is it uptrend or downtrend? This is the chart. So look at it and tell me. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Look at it and tell me. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Let me see in the chat. Up, down, uptrend, downtrend. So now we have two people here. Some are saying it's uptrend, some are saying it's downtrend. Which is which? Which is which? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Just look at it. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Just look at it. Is it uptrend or downtrend? So someone saying downtrend, uptrend. Where are you getting the uptrend from? Am I back here? Am I back here?
Yes,
Who
you're
took
back
me?
here.
Okay. Then make me a co-host so
Yes,
that
we are
people.
back.
All right. Who took me out of the meeting then? Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're back. Brother Emma, please use the royal queue for demonstration, please. Thank you.
All right. You'll get there. Okay. Let me share back the screen. All right, so over here, where is the okay, very good. So now what we are saying is simple. Our responsibility here is to just identify either market is uptrend or uptrend using the lines or the moving averages. So I guess let me still get another one. Let me still get another one. Now let me know, is it uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend or downtrend? Just look at it. Uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? We are going to move to another the RSI. So quickly, let me know this one. It should be the last. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Let me see in the chat box what you are producing for me. Very good. So downtrend, 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 down, 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 down. So very good. Downtrend. All right. So I guess it's simple. Okay. I guess it's very simple. Now the next thing that we are going to do, the moving average is a trend line indicator. Okay, moving averages are what are trend line indicators. So they help traders to identify market trend. Now we are combining moving averages plus RSI. Moving averages plus what? Plus RSI. And you know the RSI is also an oscillator indicator, which is also a momentum indicator, which can also help traders to identify various oversold and then overbought zones in trading. Now, back to RSI, let me say something small because we've already done that. So this morning, just we are finding market direction and then entries. Okay, so combining RSI to make confirmations in the market. Now, there is nothing that suits a trader or that fancy a trader more than how he can make confirmation entries. How he can make what? Confirmation entries. How a trader can make confirmation entries in the market. So if a trader can be able to confirm and make an entry in the market, I guess he is done. So always the question of how do I start trading? I don't know how to trade and I don't know how to trade. How do I set up a trade? How do I get signals for myself? All is about entries. Entries. So if you get a simple way that you can make entries in the market, your problem is solved. All the headache of I can't wait for signals, I can't wait to do this, I can't do that, all those ones will stop. So now let's go back to RSI before we go to Royal Q. Now RSI is a momentum indicator or oscillator. So with a line from 0 to 100, from 0 to 100. Now this line is categorized into 3 or 4 or basically 2. So let me say this. We have 0 to 30 and then also 30 to 50, or let me say 40 to 50. Then from 50 to 700. Okay. Now, so this zone, a part of the zone is called oversold zone. Oversold. This is this part. Then this part is called the overbought zone. And at a point in time, how do we identify that RSI part is oversold, overbought? So the line from 0 to 30 indicate that the asset is at the oversold zone. Then from 70 to 100, it indicates that it's at the overbought zone. So remember we discussed about what we call CoinGlass, and we said with the CoinGlass, a trader can be able to identify coins at various regions, either oversold or overbought. We learned about this, so please, I'm not going to go back too much on that. So on the CoinGlass, we learned that an asset can be at oversold or overbought. And with that, a trader will be able to identify the oversold region, the overbought region, an asset which is at oversold, and assets which is at overbought. Right? Is that not what we said? So within using the coin glass, you go to the coin glass, you spot out assets there. This time around, you are not just going to go to RSI to see which where is the oversold, where is the overbought, or where is this, where is that, right? So you just look at the what do we call the RSI on CoinGlass. You can know either assets that's oversold, either it's at overbought, or buy or sell zone. You will know, right? Is that what we said? Let me know if I'm telling lies. So very good. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is, now that we understand RSI, we already have fair knowledge about RSI because we just treated that topic last week, right? We just treated that topic last week. All right. So, oh, you said share screen. My screen is shared. My screen is shared. Can you see my screen?
No, we cannot see
Mm-hmm.
your screen. It's not shared.
Yes, the network. Let me reshare it again. Can you see now?
Not yet. Not yet.
I think we lost Brother Ima again. Maybe it's his network. Let's just wait. He'll be in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're back now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're back.
All right.
Can hear.
And my screen is shared now.
Not yet. Oh yeah, now it is. It is sharing.
All right. Okay. So now on the coin glass, we know that we can observe this. Let me see. Here is it. Okay. We can easily identify oversold, overbought assets. So when you come here on the CoinGlass, we just need a momentum of buyers, okay? Buyers in the market. So over here, where is it? Okay, very good. Now these are the lines from 60, 50, 60, 70, or 60 to 70. That is strong. Can you see this is strong? And this strong simply means buyers are in possession. Buyers are in what? In possession. This strong simply means buyers are in what? In possession of the market. Buyers are possessing the market. So what we do is that when the RSI is saying strong, that is buyers are in control. And then the moving averages is also identifying uptrend. What do? We long the market. And when RSI it's also saying weak. The weak simply means sellers are in control. And then the moving averages is also saying golden cross, or sorry, a dead cross, that is downtrend. We short the assets. Do you get it? Do you get it? Now, over here, we already know the assets. We have the assets here. Listen, over here, we have the assets. This is 60, 70, 80, and 90, 100. From 80 to 90, it indicates overbought. That is, the asset has been overbought in the market. And then 60 to 70, it indicates that buyers are in control presently. Buyers are in control. So if I choose to enter from even 55 here, within the range of 55, 60, 70, buyers are in control of the market, right? And then the RSI is also saying it is uptrend. So if I see this opportunity, I can go in the market to make entries because both RSI is discussing about uptrend, then also moving averages is discussing about uptrend, that is the market trend. Then also RSI is also giving momentum, that is buyers momentum in the market. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. Let me know. If you understand, give me one in the chat. Like I said, this is going to be a simplified lesson, a very short one, but precise. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. Okay, someone is giving to come again. Not yet. Come again, please. All right. Wow. Okay. Said that the CoinGlass represents RSI. Oh, the CoinGlass. I cannot find the exact section of the CoinGlass. No. Guess some of you may be students who missed the RSI and the CoinGlass session. Those asking question about the CoinGlass, I believe you missed the session of the CoinGlass. Where is RSI? Now, can you see? Hope my screen is shared. Hope my screen is shared.
Yes, we can
Very
see.
okay. Now, on the CoinGlass, how do I even explain this? Now, listen, on the CoinGlass, RSI has been interpreted in a very simple manner, even together with assets. Okay, this is the RSI. RSI is just a line, and which on our exchange we can see it there, but we'll go there. RSI, so from 10 to 100. Okay, from 10 to 100. So over here we can see 90. So let's assume that is 100. The last part is 100. So from 10 to, that is 0 to 100. Now, it is divided into 3 or 4 sessions. That is oversold, overbought, neutral, and then also buyers and sellers. Now, when buyers control the markets, after the buyers are done controlling the market, the price will go very high, which is overbought. And if sellers are in control of the market, when sellers sell the assets, when the asset is being sold excessively, it will lead to oversold. So on the CoinGlass, it has been simplified here. You can see we have oversold, overbought, strong, which is buy, neutral, weak, and then also scrolling down, you may see oversold. This is oversold. It simply means presently, even there are no more, most of the assets are not presently in the oversold region, as you can see, right? This is weak. The weak simply means sellers are in control. And then the neutral, that is the presently, it may be a pullback. The neutral may be either a pullback because presently they are neither buyers nor sellers. That is the pullback, right? And then, or sometimes we may choose to call it consolidation, or um we have the strong, which is buyers. So over here, the assets has been categorized in their various domains, right? So I know how to use the moving averages. I know the moving average will help me to identify the trend. Now I just have to come to RSI. Using RSI, I come here. For instance, let's look at BTC as an example. Okay, BTC on RSI, that is buyers are in control now. Buyers are what are in control. So I just have to go on the chart. I look at the moving averages, what the moving average is also saying. If moving average is saying uptrend on BTC, and over here too, it is buyers in control, that is buy momentum, that simply means I can go on what? I can go on long. By the time this BTC will move from 60 zone to 80, 90 zone, at least I would have made a targeted profit, right? If it is also at the weak zone, if it is at the weak zone, it simply by the time it will move from this zone to the oversold zone, if moving average is saying it is downtrend, then automatically I can do what? I can short it. By the time it will move from the selling zone, that is from the 40 zone up to 30, 35, 20, then I would have catch my profits. I don't know if you get it. Now let me go back to the chart. Let me go back to the chart before I'll get back to see if you get it or not. Now this is moving averages, okay? This is moving averages. So over here below, we can also add RSI. Where is it? Let me so we can also get the RSI here on the chart. But I believe the CoinGlass simplified things. It's simplified the RSI. So coming here to observe it on the chart will be even something so difficult. This is, let me turn on the RSI. Now this is the RSI here. Okay, this is the RSI. Okay, you can see we have RSI lens 6, RSI 14, RSI 24, right? And you can see the value of the RSI presently. This particular asset is REQ. Look at the RSI lens 6 is what is 58. RSI 14 is what is 52. RSI 24 is what is 50, which actually it indicates what buying zone. Presently, if you look at the momentum now, it indicates buying zone. So if you just go to your CoinGlass, instead of you looking at these values, tiny values here, listen, instead of you looking at these tiny values here, on the CoinGlass, it has already been identified that buyers, that is strong. I don't know if you get it. It has already been identified as what are strong, which simply means buyers are in control, right? So I now have to look at the moving averages. If the moving average is saying that it's also golden cross, which is uptrend, then I know that okay, then the assets can be longed. If not, if the moving average is saying something different and then the RSI too is saying something different, I have to wait for confirmation. I don't know if you get it. Do you get it? Do you get it? That is the only work we are doing this morning, because I would have introduced the smart money indicators, but then I intend to wait. Do you get it? So, in other words, before I trade, I should go to the CoinGlass for confirmation. The coin over there, it is the RSI that you are going to observe. So yes, you go there to see, to identify that trend. Yes, it's recorded. You go there to do or to identify that trend, either the momentum, either the RSI and then the moving averages are working in line. If they are not in alignment, you stop or you wait for confirmation, right? So show how you get to CoinGlass. So someone is asking, is it possible for RSI to reverse? Yes, of course. And that is what we call it pullback. But basically, pullback may happen from this side, and which I'll talk about. So if asset is at the overbought zone, if it's at the overbought zone and RSI is also, let's say, uptrend, moving averages is also saying uptrend, you might carefully long this asset, but you need to rather exercise patience to wait for a pullback. So that's the reason we are saying we make entries within the 60-80 zone or 55 within this preliminary line, which is 55, within 55 to 70 zone, this area. So write 55 or 60 this place to 70, you get the asset very good at a good zone to do to make a decision. So in this case, if I get the assets here, look at this particular asset, Dodge. Look at Dodge. Presently, Dodge is on what? This is just, remember, this is just the 1 hour time frame on the 4 hours time frame. So it is on what? It is on buy, which is long. It simply means those longing Dodge presently are making a good decision. So I have to go to I know that on the RSI, Dodge is present at the buying momentum. Buying what? Buying momentum. So I just have to go to check using moving averages. So let me check on to see. Let me see Dodge. Okay, let me get what Dodge. So Dodge. Okay, Dodge USDT. Okay, now if I look at presently, let me look at the 4 hours. Very good. Now, if I look at this 4 hours time frame now, presently, what am I getting? Is it uptrend or downtrend? First, let me know. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Let me know. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Let me know in the chat if you are following. Look at the Dodge on the 4 hour time frame. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Just observe and tell me. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Let me see if very good. Very good. Very good. It is uptrend. So looking at this on the RSI, look at this. I saw Dodge from RSI that it is sort it's buy bullish, because buyers are what are present. Look at it here. This is Dodge. Is this not Dodge? And then I guess this is also 4 hours time frame, if I'm not mistaken. Very good. This is 4 hours time frame here on Dodge. You can see, and looking at it, I'm spotting that opportunity that buyers are out in control. And then on the moving averages too, that is, it is uptrend. So if a trader wants to make decision based on the 4 hours time frame, first I check out to see that it is on both direction. It is on uptrend. So the last thing that I will do as a trader, maybe with my time frames, where I also check it on the maybe 15-minute time frame to see. So over here on the 15-minute time frame, it is still what? It is still uptrend. Look at it. Maybe I have to still wait for a candlestick to close. That may be fine. But look at it. Look at it. This is the crossover, right? And this is our this thing. This is the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, right? So I can observe this here. If I prefer, I can choose to wait for a candlestick to close, or I proceed to long this particular asset, right? So longing dodge at this moment, look at it. And when you come here, look at the RSI. This is the RSI 6 is 60, which is buying momentum or bullish momentum. The RSI 14 is also 55, bullish momentum. RSI 24 is also. So instead of you to come here, look at RSI 5, RSI 14, RSI 6. That is the reason why we are saying just go to the CoinGlass. The CoinGlass has already simplified it for you. So there is no time for you to stress yourself. It is telling you it is bullish. It is the RSI 14, so RSI 6, 14, and then 24 that will help you to know either it is bullish or bearish, right? But this time around, everything has been simplified here for you. So you are no longer going to look at 6, you're no longer going to look at 14, you're no longer going to look at 24, but you rather come here, you identify either it at overbought, this is overbought, bullish zone, neutral zone, selling zone, or oversold zone, right? So you look at this particular chart and it simplified everything for you straight away. So I use moving averages plus RSI, moving averages plus RSI. Then I make confirmation. So over here, if I want to long the asset, it's because I've come here to realize Dodge is bullish. And then on the moving averages too, it is uptrend. So I can go straight away to long this particular asset. If you understand, give me one in the chat. If you understand what we are saying, give me one in the chat. If you understand what we are saying, give me one in the chat. If you understand what we are saying, give me one in the chat. If you understand what we are saying, give me one in the chat. If you understand what we are saying, give me one in the chat. And mind you, this is what most people are using, and it is working. So let me see which of the time frames is best to consider entries. Yes, so first you look at either the 4-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame for to read the market, and then also 15 minutes or 30-minute time frame to make entries. 15 minutes or 30 minutes to make entries, right? I don't get the meaning of can I trade manually on Royal Q. I'm not getting it because you are analyzing the market to set up a trade. You are analyzing the market to set up a trade on Royal Q. So I'm not getting the meaning of trading manually and how to get the CoinGlass. Now the CoinGlass, oh, I guess you've missed the previous session, and this is a build-up session just to help traders who had further knowledge. So over here, for you to get the CoinGlass, come to Chrome. Okay, this is Chrome. Where is it? Okay, so this is Chrome. Hmm? This is Chrome. So just tap on Chrome. When you Chrome, search for coinglass.com. CoinGlass. So coinglass.com. So this is it. Then so this it will pop up here, right? And if not, go to our YouTube channel, Royal Q Revolution. Watch the tutorials there. You'll see how to use the CoinGlass. So over here, where is it? Over here, the average RSI here, average RSI. So that is what we are using to interpret, use as RSI to understand the market. So we tap on it nicely. Now everything appears here. So we have, you see, we've already stated this RSI. So I said yes. on the Quaglass here. So you come here, everything is here. So that is what we are discussing. We are not discussing something different. We are discussing on what we've already discussed or built upon, right? So I guess this is clear. So now let's look at BTC as an example. BTC as an example. So this is BTC, okay? Now it is bullish. Bullish but is bullish, right? Bullish momentum. So now let's go to our charts. So you see over here in the view, you can you are very simple. Someone looking for um, see, okay, let's for ETC here. I saw it, okay. Mhm. So now, is it uptrend or downtrend? 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 So let me see if you are enjoying this uptrend or downtrend. Okay, uptrend, very good. Uptrend. Now on the RSI, let's go and observe the RSI again. Then you tell me what we should do. On the RSI, is it? Now, oh, what's happening? So on the RSI, now looking at the RSI, is it bullish or bearish? Is it bullish or bearish? Bullish or bearish? Let me know in the chat. Is it bullish or bearish? Let me know in the chat. Is it bullish or bearish? Let me know that. Let me know in the chat. Is it bullish or bearish? Let me know. Is it bullish or bearish? Let me know. Is it bullish or bearish? So let me check. Okay, very good. So now my next question: can we make entries? Can we make entries? Can we make entries? Can we make entries? Hmm? Can we make entry here? Can we make entry? Can we make entry? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So that is how it works. So you use the RSI, use the moving averages to identify the market trend. You use the moving averages to confirm the trend, either it is bullish or bearish. If they are all aligned, uptrend and then bullish, we long the market. If it is downtrend and then bearish, we short the market or we short the assets. Hmm? Now let's go there again. So now let me change the time frame. So let me say 1 hour. Let's get some of them. So we still have it here. Near. Okay. We have near. This access is called near. This is near. Okay. Now let's go to this is bullish, right? Bullish. Okay. Let's go there again and check near. where we can find here so that we bring it back home. It's near, so let's go and bring it back home. That shot is near S, so let's go and bring it back home. You are near to S. You are closer. So now, very good. Look at this. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend?
We can see
Is
the
it
coin glass,
uptrend?
but we cannot see the chart.
Oh, let me see. My screen is shared. Hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, it is visible, but we are still on the coin glass.
Okay, this is the chart. We just opened by now. This is it. Can you see my screen now? Can you see the chat?
I think it's your network.
Sure. If you can see, give me one. Maybe network issue. Me, I don't have network issue.
What we can see, we can see your screen.
Oh,
But
still
it
on
is showing
CoinGlass.
You've
Let
not.
me on. So okay, take your time. Okay. So okay. Now can you see now?
Perfect.
Now, very good. Now, is this uptrend or downtrend? Is this uptrend or downtrend? So give me a sign in the chat box. So we saw that it is bullish on RSI. So is this uptrend or downtrend? Is this uptrend or downtrend? So let me see what you are presenting to me. Very good. Uptrend. Uptrend, right? Very good. Uptrend. So, all right, I'll get back to your question. Now that we know that on the RSI, okay, on RSI it is what? It is bullish. And also, look at that is so, and also on the chart, it is also up on moving averages. Now the question is, can we make confirmation entry? Can we make entry there? Can we make entry? Let me know your answer. Can we make entry? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So over here, now listen. Over here, there are two things. If I'm making confirmation, the minimum entry or take profit you can take in Royal Q is 1%. Right? It's 1%. Now, you can decide to go less than 1% just to snipe the market. So if you're a sniper in the market, you can decide to just go for less than 1%. Once you make a particular profit that is satisfied, you close your trade. Or you wait for your 1% to be triggered. That is fine. Right? So it's not something so stressful. You're over here, our main responsibility is not about the TP, but our main responsibility is to find confirmations, where to go, where to make decisions in the market. Right? So we are finding ways to make decisions in the market, and this is perfect. This is what? Perfect. So you use the RSI to identify the trend, you use the moving averages to make yes, I said moving. Is it? Okay, that is it. So you use RSI to identify momentum, that is confirmation, and then also use the trend, that is moving average, to identify the trend, and then you combine the two, you make entries with it. Right? So in order not to confuse things, that is why I asked we add the CoinGlass, because over here CoinGlass has simplified most of the things that we will use the RSI to interpret into long languages. It's done. So my responsibility is to observe the assets where it belongs to. Then after observing where it belongs to, I quickly just join. I quickly do what? Just join. And then after joining, I make a decision. Hmm? After joining, I make a decision. All right. Now let me get back to answer some of your questions, and let me present this to all right. So just ask your question and let me see. Ask your question. Once I do this, ask your question. I'll do this. So if you have any question, type your question in the chat box. Let me see. Okay. Please mute that person for us. Mute that person for us. All right. So okay. Now, how can we get the link for the video? Yes, it will be dropped. So use Royal Q to demonstrate the moving averages. All right. Okay, so now let's go to Royal Q. Let's go to Royal Q. So I believe you can see my screen. I believe you can see my screen.
Yes, we can
So
see.
this is Royal, yes, we can see. This is Royal Q. Now let's click on futures. So and mind you, you can use it both on spot and futures. Okay, you can use it both on spot and then on futures. So let's click on 1000 flocky. All right. Now this is the moving averages. Let me turn off the MACD. And even if we get angry, we can even add MACD. You see? All right, let's wipe it off. And let's use, so this is the RSI. We have RSI 7, RSI 7, RSI 25, RSI 99. So we are going to base on RSI 7 and then RSI 25. So this is RSI 7, this is RSI 25. Now tell me, is it long? Is it an uptrend or downtrend? Is it on uptrend or downtrend? Is it on uptrend or downtrend? Tell me. Is it on uptrend or downtrend? Let me know. Give your answer in the chat box. Is it on uptrend or downtrend? Give me your answer in the chat box. So this is 15-minute time frame. Is it on uptrend or downtrend? Very good. Very good. So let me see. Uptrend. Yeah. So assuming now listen, over here we're just using the moving average. So those action of the moving averages, assuming that we've seen RSI has also discussed with us that it is bullish. Now we just come to Royal Q. We see this. We just observe this. Where is my watermark? We just observe this opportunity here, and all what we can do is to proceed straight away to long the assets straight, right? So we just have to observe opportunity, and after find that opportunity in the market, just come here straight away to long this particular asset, right? So let's look at different assets. So now you've seen where you can identify that, right? So this is RSI moving averages. This is our moving average 7. So MA7, that is short-term moving average. Then also the MA25 is mid-term moving average. So over here we are using the moving average 7 and then so the 25. So you look at this crossover. Now maybe we have to wait for a little confirmation, but then until then we can see an uptrend, right? Very good. So let's go back. Let's get another asset. AGLD. Now we observe these two. Let's look at it. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Let me know. Is it uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend. Very good. So over here, our responsibility is to just confirm with the RSI. If the RSI is also running with the same machine, we are good to go. We have the strength, right? So just get a bullish momentum. Just get a bullish momentum. And then also confirm it. The trend. Identify a trend, get the bullish momentum of it, that is the RSI, then you are good to you are good to go. Both on uptrend, on downtrend. Both on uptrend and on downtrend. And you can see most of the assets are bullish. Because if you go to CoinGlass now, you can see just let's come down here. On CoinGlass, you can see at the selling zone, most of the assets are not there. Let's expand it to see. Let's expand it. Very good. So you can see most of the assets presently. Are you observing what I'm observing? Can you observe it as I do? So you can see over here, this is the weak zone for sellers. Most of the assets are presently bullish and then also neutral. You can see this is oversold. Most of the assets are not at the oversold zone. Now, do you know why? You can see this morning, most of the assets are not at the oversold zone. Maybe there may be a pullback. Yes, it can happen. Maybe a pullback. But presently, most of the assets are the neutral zone on the RSI. Most of the assets are the neutral zone and then also the buying zone, as well as even it seems most of them are neutral. You can see most of the assets presently are neutral, as you can observe. Neutral. And then some of them too are buyers, sellers. And you can see which Most of these assets are the buying zone. You can observe them: Ethereum, BTC, BCH, TRX, XRLPL. Look at them: USDSC, XMR, XBits. You can see most of these assets are utility tokens. You can see most of these assets are utility tokens. Yeah. So, sorry. That is it. That is it. So I guess it's very simple to use the moving base and then RSI to make confirmation entries in the market. To make confirmation entries in the market. Now with the time frames, I've always been saying now time frame is also a lesson on technical analysis, right? Time frame is a special lesson on technical analysis. Now, time frame, I don't want to overteach this morning. Now, the question of picking a coin at a neutral zone, okay? If you are not well convinced, maybe you have to use different analogy or different sources to make a decision. If not, based on only the RSI, especially when the maybe if the moving average is uptrend and then the RSI is neutral, that may be a different case. But especially when all the trend does not align, neutral zone may be a pullback. And if you are in pullback, you are risking because the market may go in your favor or it may go against you. Pullback, let's assume you go on long, then the pullback happens on short. What is going to happen to you? You see yourself sweating plasma. Eh? You see yourself sweating plasma. So unless otherwise, you are observing the market from different angle, that one may be fine. But if not, plasma may be your friend. But sometimes it can work. But then for you to be at the safer side, just make the right decision. For you to be at the safer side, just do what? Make the right decision. So with time frames, one thing that we need to get it clear is that now, personally, I've always been saying this. Okay, let me use now. Let me see if my very good. And for instance, we have the 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame. 1 hour, and then also 15 minutes. 15 minutes time frame. Right? The 1 hour time frame. 4 hours time frame. Now, read the charts from the 4 hours or 1 hour, or you can also use alignment to see 4 hours, 1 hour, then confirmation on 15 minutes, then confirmation on what? On 15 minutes. So either you are using two or the three. I prefer to use two or sometimes all the three, especially when I realize all the three align, all the three candlesticks align. Then I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm saying something so great. Yeah. If not, I just come to 4 hours. If 4 hours is showing something different and then 1 hour and then 15 minutes are in alignment, I'm good to go. If 4 hours and then 15 minutes are in alignment, I'm good to go. If I get opportunity, I realize all this, when I say in alignment, you may see maybe 4 hours may say bullish, but 1 hour time frame may say bearish. Yes, on the 15 minutes time frame, it's still bullish. I don't give a damn. I'm good to go. I base on 4 hours, 15 minutes, I make entries. Now, if it happens, all the 4 hours, 4 hours is saying so, saying so, saying so. Oh, that is called LOTTO. You see, though market trend can change, okay, trend can do what can change, and it's fine. But then it's good to feel your decision, make a firm decision based on what you believe and what you see. So all the time, whatever we talk about time frame thing, is not anything so strange. Whatever we say about time frame is simple. Now, let's assume, even though this is not part of my lesson for today, but because I want you to get something clear here before I bring the session to an end. Let's assume this is a candlestick. Okay. So this is 4 hours. Okay. Then we also have another candlestick here. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So these are three different candlesticks. Then this is also 4 hours. So this is 1 hour, the 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, which simply means this opening and then closing of this particular candlestick, we will need 4 of these candlesticks to represent one of this particular candlestick. Now, on the 15-minute time frame, it simply means we will need more of this 15-minute time frame. How many 15 minutes will give us 1 hour? That is 4 hour 15 plus 15, there's 30 plus 15 plus 15. So we will need 4 different candlesticks to open before we will understand that the market is bullish as this 4 hours is saying. Because buyers and sellers push the market from a higher time frame to a lower time frame. So that is the reason we are saying that it is always good to read the market from a higher time frame. Then you make alignments or confirmations or entries with the lower time frame. Believe that is fine. It is not part of our lesson. Let me end here. Let me end here. Is it safe to buy on overbought zone? Now, on overbought zone, it's where you need to exercise patience for pullback. Or if you buy at the overbought zone, that is you are risking your trade. You are risking. It's called high risk because you may earn. Or if things does not go, it may go against you intensively. Intensively. So it's called high risking game on the overbought zone, but it's safe for buying zone and then selling zone. Right? So upward we long, downward we short. Yes, that is it. Upward we long, downward we short. That is as simple as ABC. All right. So it's wise to pick. Okay, so I guess I've answered that. Yeah. So with the pullback, if we are certain with where the pullback will go to, that will want to be fine. So I guess I've done justice to that. We'll end here this morning. We will end here this morning. If God permit, tomorrow we shall proceed with another session. If God permit, tomorrow we shall proceed with another session. So, guys, let's end here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here this morning with us. And I guess you enjoyed this session. I guess said question time. This session is an hour and 30 minutes. We mind you, we have another session, trade settings. Is it safe to buy overbought zones? Question time, but you've not asked your question. You've not asked any question. Okay, so you've been answered. Okay. So hope you had a good time with us. So after getting the signal in overbought or oversold, how you can pick the TP and confirmation of entry for any position, even for long or short. Is it safe to buy when it's strong? That is what we discussed. That's what we discuss. So I guess you're asking, making a confirmation of what we discussed, and that is yes. Mhm. So the question on, after getting the signal in overbought to oversold, how do you pick the TP and confirmation of entry for any position? I said over here on Royal Q, the minimum you can go is 1%. So just go for your 1% and go your way. If possible, you can snipe the market by, if you make 0.5%, the 0.5% is 5%. You get it? 1% is 10% in futures. That is the idea. So you make profits, you close your trade if you can. If not, you wait for your 1% to hit. Yes, you can trade any coin on strong zone if the moving averages is aligning with your RSI, because mind you, you are using moving averages to identify trend, then you use the RSI to make confirmation. Hmm? To make what? To make confirmation. That is it. All right. So I believe all your questions are answered. I believe all your questions are answered clearly. I believe all questions are answered clearly. Which one is the link? It will be shared after the meeting. Hmm? Link will be shared. YouTube session will be shared after the meeting. So exercise patience. It will be shared. All right, guys. Yes, I said it will be shared. All right. So I believe we will end here. I believe we will end here if God permits. Hmm? I believe we will end here if God permits. We shall proceed tomorrow. If God permits tomorrow, we shall proceed. If God permits tomorrow, we shall proceed. So thank you for being here with us this morning, and go and practice. Go back and watch the videos. Is this a question, or if I like, I can trade on in exchange instead of Royal Q? You are here to use Royal Q to trade. So what's the question that you're asking? Hmm? You are analyzing the market. This is technical analysis. Listen, this is technical analysis, and you analyze the market so that you can go and set up a trade, right? You are analyzing the market so that you can go and set up a trade. So Christopher, I don't know where your problem is coming from, but you are analyzing the market so that you can go and set up a trade. Hmm? All right. So okay, so that is all. So the link will be dropped. So you can also go to the Royal Q Revolution group on YouTube. Click on the notification button to notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Yeah, that is good. So guys, let's end here. We shall still meet in another session. We'll still meet in another session, right? Okay, so thank you too. God bless you. So have a good day. Bye bye bye.
Keep watch.